Maybe some of you have heard of the term transit-oriented development. It is where zoning and urban planning authorities work together with transit authorities to facilitate the development of high-density zones around transit hubs. This requires not only agencies of different functions and duties to work together, but also agencies across jurisdiction to collaborate. The difference between with and without coordinated planning here could be a metro station that is immediately surrounded by a car park, or a metro station surrounded by a high-density, walkable community. In other words, what is required here is metropolitan government, or at least a general transportation agency that fulfills four important criteria. First, it must have jurisdiction over the larger metropolitan area. Second, it must have powers to change or at least influence zoning laws. Third, it should be responsible for both road building and public transit. Or at the very least, this agency should not have to compete with a road building agency that has its own agenda. And lastly, it must have its own independent source of funding. Having its own funding is especially important as the effectiveness of an agency can be compromised if it doesn't control its own finances.